Hi everyone and welcome to the Thermodynamic Triforce. Today I'm playing Pac-Man, and today I want to do something a little different from my other videos, which is today I'm gonna base myself on a show that exists here in my country, where three comedians decided to join forces and make a show where they ponder over dilemmas, like they make stupid and funny dilemmas for themselves, and then like each one of them makes a decision, and they take it real seriously, so they think about all the implications that the decisions would have on their lives. And it's a really cool idea, and I wanted to implement something like that here on my channel. So basically today I'll just translate some of their dilemmas, but in the future I was thinking that people could send me stuff and I would evaluate them and like make a decision. So, but more on that later. So right now, the dilemma that I'll be presenting to you is the following. Is the following one. So option A goes like this. So David Blaine would once a month appear out of nowhere and stick his dick really far down your throat. Go up, fucking Pac-Man. Fuck! The controls on this are really janky. He would stick his dick really far down your throat. And so, after doing that, you know when you choke hard enough that you go like, you tend to like widen your eyes. Fuck. You tend to like open your eyes very, very much. And when you did that, David Blaine would like squeeze half a lemon into each one of your eyes. Okay, so that's option A. I think I was clear enough. And here's option B. Every time that you decided to have dinner, like dinner out, so it could be like a family dinner, it could be like a dinner with friends, it could be like a business dinner. But whenever you decide to have one of those, Danny DeVito would be there for some reason, and he would be wearing nothing more than a white A-shirt. If you don't know what an A-shirt is, it's like a sleeveless T-shirt. I'm sure it's on screen somewhere. So yeah, he would be wearing exclusively that, and he would put up his feet on the table and he would cut his toenails right there while you were eating. He would wait for you to get your food and then he would start cutting his toenails. So yeah, those are options A and B. Fuck, oh shit. So, here is my input on that one. I think that option A is a little bit too tough, because I don't really like to have a dick down my throat. The lemon juice I could take. Now the dick is a deal breaker. I've never sucked a dick before, I have to say, but I don't think that I would enjoy it. So option B is also. So option A is off the table, but depending on B, I might choose option A, but B right here is something that I could live with, because first of all, I don't go out to dinner all that often, so this would rarely happen. And I actually think that, I don't know, Danny DeVito seems like a cool guy, he's at least funny, so what would happen is that I would probably like start being friendly with him, and I'm not really grossed out by stuff like that, so him cutting his toenails wouldn't be like that big of an issue. So yeah, I think that I think that my decision is I would go with option B, because I don't think that's all that negative. I mean, I don't mind looking at a little penis sometimes. That sounds really gay, but I mean, I'm confident about my sexuality, so if I'm looking at a penis or not, it's really not a big issue. Unless it's like a diseased penis, that would probably be a little worse. So yeah, that's that. I would go with option B, toenail clipping Danny DeVito any day. Okay, so that's that. I think this oh fuck. This one's very creative. The guy that made it, yeah, props to him. It's really cool. And that's my input. So what I want to ask is that anyone that is enjoying this episode, this is like some bullshit advertising. I'm not actually fishing for anything, like comments or anything like that. I'm genuinely wanting some communication here. So if you have like a funny dilemma that you can think of or stuff like that, just send it to me through whatever media you can, like a comment, a message, an email, a tweet. Go crazy. So yeah, I'll after a while, if I actually get responses to this, I will shit. I will like choose the best ones and make a video out of them, or like I ponder over them. Okay, so I have another one that I thought out before I started recording, and this one's a little simpler. It goes like this. Option A, you would sound like Toad from Super Mario for the rest of your life. If you don't know what Toad sounds like, it's something like this. And you would sound like that for the rest of your life. And like people would take you seriously. It's not like people would laugh or anything. They would take you seriously. You would just sound like that, and I'm imagining that it would be very annoying, especially for yourself. Like, and you would think with that voice too. Now, maybe that's a bit too radical. You would think with your normal voice, but whenever you try to speak, it would come out as Toad. That's option A. And option B is you would you would look like Toad. So you would be you, but physically you would look just like Toad. Now for this one, I don't know. Sounding like Toad might be a little harsh. I'm not even counting that it completely destroys your throat, but just that constant screaming, I can't think that it would be any good. Now, looking like Toad, I'm not really one to really care of what I look like, but other people do. So I think that in terms of, I don't know, it seems kind of unfair that they would take me seriously with the Toad voice and not with the Toad look. So yeah, maybe they would take me seriously with the Toad look. But even then, I don't know. I think that I would prefer sounding like Toad, because I don't really mind if I didn't speak much, because I already don't speak that much with people. So it's weird that I'm doing a YouTube show when I'm not really one to socialize with people. But it's different. Here I'm playing video games and I'm chilling out, and there's no one actually here, like next to me. So it makes it all better. So yeah, I think I would choose the voice one, even if that sounds a little bit superficial. I don't know. I wouldn't want to look like Toad for the rest of my life. If I made the curve up there, I would be golden. Okay, so that's that. So I have one more dilemma. It's a favorite. It's like my favorite one from that show that I was talking about. The show that I'm basing this episode on. And it's my favorite one, I think. And it's really simple. It goes like this. Imagine that you are in a lake and you see two people drowning, and you only have time to save one of them. If you try to save the other one, you don't have time, because by the time that you get to shore with the first one, the second one will already be dead. So you only have time to save one of them. One of them is like it's like the person that you love most romantically. So like it can be like a girlfriend, a boyfriend, I don't know, a high school crush, a celebrity that you'd really like to jump, something like that. Someone that you would want to fuck, basically. And the other one would be your mom. So now my question is, which one of them would you save, knowing that the one you saved would fuck you after? They like swallowed some bacteria on the lake, and they would be like crazy, horny and they would want to fuck you. Which one of them would you save? The reason that this one is my favorite one is because I really can't think of an answer, because any of the answers is like a total dick move. Like sacrificing one person for another is already dickish enough, but like sacrificing one and then having sex with them seems like a whole new kind of asshole to me. And not the good kind. Is there a good kind of asshole? I have no idea. Fuck, I think this is game over, actually. Yeah, game over. Okay, so this episode will be cut a little bit short, I think. No, maybe not. Maybe this will be like the 10-minute mark that I'm aiming at. Okay, so thank you anyone that watched this. Please give me some feedback if you enjoyed this, and send me like dilemmas. Uh, Anywhere is fine, like email, comments, I don't know, YouTube messages, if that's even a thing that people use. So anything's fine. Anyways, thank you for watching and see you next time.